Hello, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Joshrardo. My name is Gerardo Alarcon, and I am now an award-winning gaffer, and I would like to thank all of my peers mainly, and my fans mostly, and my lovers accidentally.
Tell them where you won this award at.
Venezuela. I'm an award-winning gaffer in Venezuela. They offered me to come out and accept the award, but things are in turmoil out there.
Okay.
And I feel like I would instantly be the richest person alive if I went out there to accept it.
And you don't want to make people feel bad.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. I'm an award-winning gaffer, dude. I like making people feel good and lighting them up. I like them lit up with joy.
Yeah, you won the award for best lights, but also you like to light people's internal
Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an all-around good guy. But
what about me?
Well, your name is Josue Magic Michaels.
Yes.
And go ahead and what did you win?
Nothing. Okay, my name is Josh Magic Michaels, and I haven't won any awards. But I think that friendship is an award, and if it was, and if you got a piece of paper or a plaque for it, then I'd have a lot of them.
And you know what? I'm gonna show that plaque off if I ever get a plaque. But for now, dude, you know what today is?
Thursday. It's
not Thursday. It's a Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's BJ Day, dude.
What does that mean?
Brandon Jeffries, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
All right.
We want to start over or what?
I didn't even know you were going with that, dude. I've been BJ all my life.
Yeah, dude. All right, well, let's give him a good intro. Come on, dude. Okay, today's guest
is an amazing person.
Amazing fucking friend.
And also has the best shirt in the world on right now, dude.
Hey, he's got a really cool shirt on, but he's also got a really cool face, dude.
And also his vibe is electric.
Yeah, and his he oozes just fucking artistic talent, dude.
And Josh can thank him for the snake on his arm.
Yeah, dude.
Because he's an amazing tattoo artist.
Yeah.
And he's also a great stand-up comedian.
Fantastic.
And he has a great mustache. He was like the elephant in the room, dude. You haven't had that forever, right?
I thought you were the elephant in the room.
This is as of quarantine.
Yeah,
this is a quarantine
mustache. It's a beautiful mustache. Thanks, you might see me with the mustache next episode. I hope not. I'm so excited to grow one just like that fool. But give it up for Mr. BJ himself, Brandon Jeffries.
Hey, what's up, you guys? What's up, Beef Boys? In the house.
Thanks, dude.
I also did Josh's 1992 tattoo, famously for his brother now.
Okay, you didn't have to add the now in there, but famously for my brother, period.
Yeah, that's all we need to know about that.
Did they argue when he went to go get the tattoo at all? Him and the girl?
No, I mean, they were both kind of quiet. It was a little uncomfortable. I was like, are you guys going to talk to each other? I hate that shit, dude. If people come in with a significant other and then I got to do all the talking, it's like, man, I just want to focus on the tattoo. Can you guys keep each other entertained for a while?
You know what's so funny? And I can't remember if I said this the last time Brandon was here, but I don't remember if Brandon knew exactly what the number meant at the time. I can't.
You came in with your girlfriend. You both got tattoos. I assumed it was a relationship-related tattoo.
Right. So I was just gonna try to cover my ass and say you don't know if it was always for my brother, and I just came with her.
Well, I mean, I've listened to the podcast, and I think we discussed it last time I was on the podcast.
No, we definitely.
So it's a little late to go that route. Josh.
Yeah, we talk about that event a lot.
Oh yeah,
it's a pivotal event.
Yeah,
and Josh hasn't really found a love like that since. So.
Okay, let's not say that.
You got a tattoo for her, dude, but
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
He admitted it finally.
No. Hey, let's not talk about that. Anyway, Brandon, you look fantastic, dude.
Thanks,
that mustache is a great look.
I appreciate that. You know what I was realizing the other day? I think I might have been subconsciously, because I started this during the quarantine. I think I might have been subconsciously influenced by Tiger King, to be quite honest with you guys. Yeah, he's inspiring looks out there, you guys. As much of a piece of shit as he is, you know what I mean. Yeah. He can't knock the mustache. He looks pretty good.
I have a confession to make.
I might start wearing eyeliner. Who knows?
Whoa. That's a good look for you. I feel like
just full Tiger King.
Yeah,
dude. Cool.
I didn't watch Tiger King because everybody watched it.
Contrarian,
yeah. That's basically what it was.
Okay.
I refuse to watch it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I take it back. That's the only award I've ever won.
I'm not watching the most unique person. Netflix feed.
No big deal, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's too busy watching My Little Pony Japanese shows type thing, dude.
That's fucking weird that you
You
would
watch
say
My
that.
Little Pony, dude?
I don't watch My Little Pony, but I do fall asleep to She-Ra on Netflix.
Oh, She-Ra's tight. I watched that with like my girlfriend and her daughter, dude. It's a good show.
Oh, so
yeah.
is that
pretty good
boring? You
show.
fall asleep to it? That's a great show, yeah.
No, maybe it soothes me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do you like Attack on Titan?
I haven't seen that one. I'm not super into anime where I'm like deep diving on shows, but I like there's like select anime shows and movies that I like a lot. Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon.
But I haven't seen Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan, great show. I hate anime myself. Cannot stand it.
Right,
But,
right.
You know, I started to watch Attack on Titan just to know what I'm hating. You ever do that?
Yeah. Because like, why hate on something if you're not even like familiar with it? And you're just like, it's kind of ignorant. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of like Trump hating on masks and not wearing one.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Give
It's
it a
like,
try.
Yeah, give it a try. Now he
might like
can't
it.
leave the White House without a mask.
That's right, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he got Corona already. You know?
But so I'm watching Attack on Titan now on season 2. Thank you. And I do gotta say, there's just a lot of groaning. I don't know if you noticed that. I mean, that's probably a common beef with animes, but it's a lot of groaning.
Like during fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were fighting, you would be making those noises.
Yeah, but the
lots
camera
of groaning noises.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but the camera wouldn't
okay.
stop on me and watch me go when there's a lot of action happening around me.
Okay, well maybe it's trying to capture the emotion, and the action is one part of it, but how the character is handling the action that's unfolding in front of them is another part of it.
Oh man, Josh has strong feelings about the groaning.
Yeah, I love it.
Clearly.
I love it. Dude.
Yeah, man. You got a little red right now.
I also forgot to breathe. I forgot to breathe. That's what that was.
You're getting a little tight right now, Gerardo, going in on your show.
Yeah, I got heated.
Can you do me a favor, dude?
What's up?
Can you try to convince? You could take a drink first, but
Okay.
can you try to convince Josh that Tiger King is a show worth watching? It's not just the hype, dude.
You know, I can go either way on this because I feel like it didn't significantly change my life, you know, better or worse. I'm probably the same person either way. I also avoided it for a while because it was like, you know, I don't want to be like everyone else. I want to have different shit going in my head.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can only read so many books, dude. Eventually,
What made
check
you
out Tiger King.
What made you finally take the dive, though? dude?
My girlfriend, yeah.
See, I
I don't
need one
want
of
to.
those.
I don't want to blame her. You know what I mean? Not like she's basic, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll do this for you. But it helps, you know. Like sometimes you just, want to chill and watch a show.
Damn, I need a girlfriend. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And when you get a girlfriend and she learns this information, she might break up with you, or you might have to watch Tiger King, dude.
Or I could just lie to her.
Well,
I mean, that's not a great
Yeah.
foundation for a relationship, Josh.
I'm like, you guys didn't think of that? Yeah.
just like you lied to that girl that you said you got a tattoo for.
Oh, I guess in retrospect, it was kind of a lie, huh? Even though at the time it was the truth.
Did you know in the back of your head when you got the tattoo for her that you were going to transfer it to your brother if things didn't work
Absolutely,
out?
100%.
But you didn't share that with her.
No,
I think that's okay, dude.
That's
like,
fine.
I think a lot of us have like two different directions we can go in any different moment, and we don't always have to share like the dark shit that's going in our heads.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you got to protect the people from just the fucked up. We all have fucked up thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's okay to just let them pass and not dwell on them or address them with
Yeah,
other
he
people.
has really fucked up thoughts, dude.
shit,
Sometimes
man.
I hear him in the middle of the night.
I was just gonna say that's a snapper, dude. Like that was poetry right there. But then you said that shit, dude.
Oh, I mean, it can be both. Like, it can be poetry and you can also be fucking crazy. Right?
What kind of noises are you hearing? Is it like the groans from Attack on Titan or different kinds of noises?
No, it's weird. It's like,
What?
you know, it's him saying, it's like a lot of him saying, like, I'm gonna fucking get you and stuff like that.
oh, like in his sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up. People who talk in their sleep, that shit freaks me out a little bit,
What?
dude. Yeah, it's hard to be around.
But do you know that dreams are just you trying to encapsulate the whole day in like 8 hours or something?
Right, you're just
And then
processing
Yeah,
shit.
you're
Yeah.
filing. You're in the filing cabinet, baby. And when I'm messing with the filing cabinet, and it's not going my way. I do get upset and I do scream sometimes.
Interesting.
Right, guys?
I mean, hey, man, you know, I don't have firsthand experience specifically, but also congratulations on your award from Venezuela, dude.
Oh, dude.
Dude, Venezuela's tight. It's like a fucking, like one of the last functioning, well, no longer fully functioning communist countries going on right now. But yeah, thank God for, you know, United States performing coups on other
Oh, I thought it was because
countries.
maybe his movie that changed.
Oh, you think that's what caused the unrest in this country? There was some gaffer down there that thought he deserved the award.
just
Venezuela
saying.
got behind him. Yeah, dude.
I'm
Who
just
knows?
saying.
I don't know the specifics. But yeah, I thought it had something to do with Maduro and all this shit, but man, I could be wrong.
He did show me the film that he worked on, by the way.
Okay, does it have anything to do with Venezuela? Why did Venezuela specifically notice you for this?
I think the charity I worked for, it was a charity piece too.
Okay.
I think the charity I worked for just submitted to all the film festivals.
Right.
And I got best lighting. I got the news yesterday.
That's not what I don't think you asked about what it's about, right?
Oh no, I was just asking how Venezuela specifically
So I answered the question.
wound up in the mix.
I just really want to say what it's about.
Okay, but let me finish first.
Okay.
It was a film with Corey Feldman.
Okay.
He's already laughing.
Dude, yeah. Okay. I didn't know the man was still working as an actor.
He's not.
I thought
He's
he was
in the movie
mostly
and he's
doing the
not.
music stuff,
Yeah,
Corey's
yeah.
Angels, man.
Corey's
Angels. Yeah. He wouldn't stop talking about that. But Corey Feldman was in the film, and as you know, he's an advocate for He's not an advocate for.
Why would you start like that?
How do you say it? Like, how do you say
He's anti.
He's anti child abuse, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So now you can say what you want to say.
Outspokenly so.
Yeah.
The movie is about a teacher, a male teacher, sexually assaulting a female student, and it being very traumatic. But then also a female teacher molesting a male student, and his peers thinking it's dope.
Okay.
So it's like,
and is the movies agreeing with his peers, or like, this version of molestation is cool, yeah? Or are they like trying to highlight that it's also like fucks people up either way?
great question. dude.
Great question. When watching it, it is a very. I didn't have anything to do with the writing. Keep that in mind.
Okay. Oh. I don't love where this is going, but please continue.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
All I'm saying
You
is,
didn't write the movie.
Yeah.
You just lit the damn thing.
yeah, I just lit the damn thing. The only thing I had an affiliation with the writing is that lighting rhymes with rhyming, with writing.
Did they use that in the movie?
No.
Okay.
See, I'm a terrible writer.
Okay,
So,
well,
anyways,
are you just
Okay.
trying to cover your ass right now?
no, I'm not trying to cover my ass.
Feel a little backpedaling.
Yeah.
Now, all I'm gonna say is that the male teacher sexually assaulting the girl is a drama. 100%.
This is unequivocally in the movie not cool.
Yeah,
Nobody's
exactly.
cool with it.
I mean,
Good,
the ambiance, and
Yeah.
I think you get
The
a lot
lighting.
of the lighting. I think you get it from the
Yeah,
lighting.
is
too.
that what it is?
Yeah.
Like this movie might have had like people might not have taken it seriously if
Yeah.
it weren't for the lighting being
Yeah.
right. People would be like, you know what, maybe it is okay once in a while.
Maybe.
That's what the lighting said. Something about the lighting lets me feel like this is like okay.
No, don't put that out there, dog. And go ahead, say the other part.
Well, okay, so he said that when it happens to the female student, it's very dramatic, right?
Right.
And when it happens to the male student, it's his homie being like, what does he say?
He said, "You're the king," and he starts bowing to him.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then they walk away, and he's like, is she fucking crazy or what?
No,
Or like,
but the guy that got sexually assaulted said, I didn't ask for this, and he's like,
Oh, okay. So he's like shaken up by
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but his friend was like, "Come on, dude, is she a freak or what?"
yeah.
Oh my
And that's
God.
that's the last
And
one.
I agree with like the message being that it's it can be equally fucked up, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, I've never been molested by a female teacher.
Me neither,
Or anyone,
but-
thank God. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God. But well, Andy Dick, I was molested. by him.
yeah, we know.
Famously.
Yeah, famously.
Yeah.
But so I agree that they're equally terrible.
Uh-huh.
All we're saying is that the way the movie portrayed the dude side of it was almost more comedic.
Right. There was like less weight given to it.
Dude. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Way less
I
weight.
wonder, did Corey Feldman like have anything to do with the writing, or was he just starred in the movie?
No, I think it's important to say that the foundation I worked for is called Kids in the Spotlight,
Okay.
and they have the foster kids write the whole piece.
Oh shit.
So it's a bunch of kids that wrote the piece.
it was like literal children that wrote this movie?
Yeah.
Like how old? What is the age range of these kids?
I want to say from high school age.
Oh, okay, so they're not like, it's not like the cat was nice. Yeah,
The
like,
teacher
cat-
groped me.
those are the two main acts. Yeah. Yeah, cool,
But yeah,
cool.
it's that's all we're saying is that it's just weird because when you see the girl's perspective, I mean, it happens in a dimly lit locker room.
Oh, the fan. There was a fan that I had 2 Joker 800 Licos.
Okay,
going
all right.
through,
Nobody
and
gets that.
it was
Nobody
like,
understands that.
You know what I'm saying though? When you're in a locker room, and
Yeah.
you have the fan going
with like the light,
With the
you can
light
see
in it,
through it
yeah.
on the other side. Oh, I know
dude.
what you're talking about. That's like a heavy '80s move right there. I'm glad to see you guys are bringing that back.
Oh
dude.
yeah, dude.
I mean, Corey Feldman too, dude. You guys, man.
Yeah, but then they play really dramatic music, and it's just like
Right.
very just like sad. You know?
Obvious that it was not a cool thing what had just
Yes.
happened.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the guy, they don't even play music. They don't even. The lighting is terrible.
They kind of
and,
make him seem like he's just being a little bitch or something.
Yeah.
It's like grow up. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just, you know.
Yeah, his homie literally bows to him and calls him the
shit,
king.
man.
And
Yeah.
also, I wasn't even there for that scene because
Yeah.
it's daylight. They were
Okay.
outside.
They
All
didn't
we
need
had.
that lighting.
If I was out there for that scene, because we shot this a year ago, I would have
Uh-huh.
just been like with one of the boards bouncing
Okay.
light on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that might have sent people the message like, "Hey,
Yeah.
don't listen to this
Yeah.
movie."
Because
Yeah.
maybe it would have
It's not
caught
true.
the like tear in his eye more.
Yeah,
and people would have connected
right.
with it emotionally.
Right,
more, I
right.
feel
And
like,
now we
you know?
just see dry face, dude.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have shot that outside. Gerardo
Yeah.
could have helped you out.
Yeah, dude.
But shout out Corey Feldman and Kids in the Spotlight, if anything. You know?
Yeah.
But-
well,
Well,
sort of shout out.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, like, shout out to the charity.
Jury's still out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Apparently Venezuela's okay with young dudes getting molested by a female teacher.
Right.
Well, that's the
right.
thing. So the ending of the movie, right? Now, if we move forward to the ending, spoiler alert for parallel, the girl in the locker room is like, it's okay, it happened to me too, another girl.
Uh-huh.
And so they go to the authorities or something, and they get the teacher arrested. So the last scene is the male teacher getting arrested, right?
Okay.
And then Corey Feldman is in the teacher's room saying to everyone, like, look, kids, we're gonna... That's a pretty good
That's
Corey
a
Feldman.
really
Yeah.
good Corey Feldman.
Yeah, dude. Look, kids, I'm gonna sing you guys a song in a little bit, but first, you know,
Right,
Because he's a
okay.
singer.
Okay.
Right? Anyways, Corey Feldman gives them a hashtag in case they've been sexually assaulted for them to hashtag on social media to broadcast their fucking trauma, I guess.
Okay, and is this like a real life hashtag you can use?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
exactly what I would do if I got molested. Go straight to Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will help.
And then, but the thing is, he's in the girl teacher's room, and so the girl teacher never got in trouble for assaulting the man.
Huh.
That's the
And
plot
It
twist.
never really got like addressed. Like it never got followed up on really in the movie.
No,
it
the-
was just sort of like
Well,
incidental.
That's that's like supposed to be, because the way it's shot, that's supposed to be the fucking he's a ghost the whole time moment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because Corey Feldman's giving that speech, and then he's like, "All right, class, well, I'm gonna give it back to Mrs. So and so," and the camera slowly pans like, "See,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
real,
and it's
like-
and it's the female teacher,
Okay.
who also molested the guy.
Oh, so it does like show that it's like, yeah, she's not a cool person.
Yeah, she's a
also.
villain.
yeah,
yeah.
it does show
That's
that
good.
she's a
Okay,
villain.
I'm really.
Brandon's like,
I'm back on board.
Yeah,
But the
Venezuela,
last
you did
shot
good.
is just the woman teacher walking by the guy and just going,
yeah,
by the male student.
yeah, and then,
oh,
and
man.
then he's just like,
yeah.
Jesus, man.
It's very wild.
yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about that ending. It's just like, put her in jail too.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you're putting Corey Feldman in your movie, your
Yeah.
movie's written by high schoolers. You know, I got to give you a little bit of a pass here.
yeah, you're
this
right,
isn't
right.
going out to like a wide audience.
Yeah, I mean, it was written by high schoolers, but it could have easily been written by Gerardo because they read on the same level, I feel like.
Okay.
Man,
Just
I mean,
like a-
Gerardo's he's a gaffer, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He
come
never
on.
set out to be.
Are you-
or I can't think of like a name of a famous movie writer, but Cameron Crowe.
Aaron
Yeah,
Sorkin,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
C.S. Lewis.
sure.
Okay,
Isn't
yeah.
that from The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Yeah, he's a great writer. Dude.
He's like a Christian scientist or something,
I
isn't
did
he?
hear that, dude. I did hear that. He knew he was really good friends with J.R.R. Tolkien.
Mm,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
okay.
Do you read a
Beautiful,
lot?
dude. I do not necessarily. I like mostly nonfiction.
Mm.
Yeah, mostly just like history and politics and shit.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. My memory's so bad that it almost is like pointless for me to read
Yeah.
shit. But some of it seeps in. Yeah, for sure.
I'm a big fan of reading, dude.
Yeah, what kind of stuff you been reading like during the quarantine?
I read one actual book and not a graphic novel during the quarantine, and it was
Yeah.
called The Six of Crows. I'll have you know.
How many pages? 10 pages?
No, dude, it was like fucking a million.
Oh shit, a million page book, dude.
Yeah.
You've gotten through that just since the beginning of the quarantine.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
long the quarantine
Wow,
is.
dude. Yeah,
I finished
that's
it
how
pretty-
it feels, right?
Yeah.
Finished it pretty quick. so.
Okay. What was your what's your rating for that one?
Oh, probably like a 9 out of 10, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so far we know nothing about this book other than
Right. Other than the rating.
The one thing I
Cool.
have to say about it is that it wasn't long enough.
Oh damn. Okay. You could have taken some more.
Easily.
Yeah. Okay.
Easily.
Did you read the full book or just the cliff notes?
The full book?
Oh,
I read the full book.
Because that could be a good solution. Yeah.
Bro, best invention ever, Cliff Notes, dude.
Cliff Notes?
When I was in school, that's all I would read.
Yeah. Well, I heard that Ramon Hernandez episode, and you said that you just like read like parts of books and you'll skip to the end.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take this with a grain of salt. I guess is what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, hey, audiobooks are there for a reason, baby. I'm part of the future, not the past.
Dude, I cannot pay attention to audiobooks. It's
Me
so
neither.
hard for me to keep track of what's going on. My ADD is like bad trying to read a regular book, but audiobooks, it's impossible.
Yeah, because you just like tune it out at a certain point.
Right, exactly. It's just noise. Exactly. Because when I'm listening to podcasts or even music, it's just like it's on, but I'm picking up wherever I'm actually like paying attention, which isn't the whole time.
And then every now and then you'll hear a word or something and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm listening to an audiobook right now.
This seems important.
Yeah, and you'll be like, I forgot. And then you look at your watch and it's been like an hour. And you're like, okay, well, fuck. You know.
Man.
But Brandon, thank you for being here. That was just the intro, by the way.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We've been having 20-minute intros, so that means that we're getting better as podcasters.
Yeah, that's a great sign.
You know, I'm having a good time so far.
Well, we hope that good time continues when the beef train leaves the station.
Shit, we shall see.
Yeah, we
Might
don't
get
know.
messy in here.
And recently, we've been letting the guest start the beef off.
Okay.
Just blink twice if you don't want to do that.
No
No blinks here, baby.
No blinking.
No, dude. Okay, well, Josh, if you will do the honors and let him start.
Okay.
Sounds like you guys already opened the floor. Yeah. But
Yeah,
okay,
if you have an official beef
I don't.
floor opening.
So that's why what he did was weird.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, as professional as your guys' podcast is now, you know, I guess we all still got some kinks to work out.
Yeah, we try to reach sometimes. I was trying to be professional there, and obviously it didn't come across as such.
And
so-
you just said we were getting better as podcasters, and you just did something that was like a rookie move.
This is how it happens, man. We all got, you know, sometimes we got to find our flaws so we can fix them, right?
Yeah, well, leave a comment if you thought that was a rookie move.
Or maybe don't, because we'll cut that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, Brandon, allow me to formally introduce the beef.
Oh, so there is a way of doing it, dude.
I want to hear this epic beef intro, dude.
Yeah. Beef. Beef
There we go.
is something that we all have. And what's yours?
Short and sweet. Cool. Yeah, I guess if anything, what I came with today was just edgelords in comedy. I just can't fucking stand them, dude. Dude, if your main goal while you're on stage is just to like say something to shock people, I don't know, man. I just feel like that lacks merit in some way. Like it's lazy, and it's also just like, I don't know, man. A lot of these people are the same ones that, like, if you tell them, like, hey, man, this is why it's fucked up to say this, you know what I mean? It's like they'll stick to their guns.
Yeah.
But I also can't say it's wrong or you're not going to be successful with it because, like, you know, I feel like 90% of comedy is just people being fucking edgelords, you know what I mean?
Well,
so
that's
it's
kind
like,
of the rub is that last part is what people don't include is that it might work.
Yes, exactly, dude. Like, so many Netflix specials are just people saying, like, oh, yeah, I went there. Can you believe it? You know, and it's like, at what cost?
Not to put him on blast or anything like that and to dropping names. But Eric Andre's special
Right.
was a little just too over the top.
It was a little edgelordy and it was a little pandery, dude. Yeah,
Pandery.
that's part of the reason I kind of don't like watching live comedy. Like, you know what I mean? Just because, yeah, like, when people start to pander, I get uncomfortable, dude. I'm just like, oh, dude, just be funny. Just do what you know is funny or right so it can be tight enough to not have to, like, you know, just drop fucking, like, some silly shit in there that's just, like, doesn't need to be there.
What he did was so wild because it was pandering more than it was edgelord, but it was also just like, I'm fucking crazy. Everybody's equal. And it was like, of course, that's a great message, but also, like, the energies were just two different things.
No, for
They
sure.
didn't match.
And it sucks because, like, his TV show is, like, such a different tone that I think that works better for him. Yes. And, like, you know, you watch his stand-up, especially, like, his old stand-up sets, like, on YouTube at the Laugh Factory or whatever, and it's like, I don't know, he's, like, kind of like a middle-of-the-road stand-up, you know what I mean? I never thought he was that great of a stand-up, so.
But amazing, the Eric Andre show was amazing.
Yeah, dude, like, yeah, I love that show. It's great. It makes me fucking laugh all the time. Yeah, but I think it's just, you know, some humor doesn't translate to
edgelords in comedy, specifically stand-up comedy, or do you think that translates into, like, sketch shows or maybe even online?
I think stand-up comedy specifically, because, like, you guys know, you go to an open mic, you're waiting there for fucking hours, and then somebody's on stage just like, oh, like, I said the N-word, or, like, I said some kind of slur, and it's, like, not really, it's not any substance to it. It's just like, oh, shocking! Like I can say whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like First Amendment, and you're a cuck if you don't like it.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, just be funny. I won't not laugh at somebody just because they say something fucked up.
Yeah.
If something is funny, dude, I'll fucking laugh. I don't like ever hold back a laugh because it's like something I think somebody shouldn't have said. There's definitely been times where it's like I don't agree with what's being said, but
100%.
it's fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna give you your due. But yeah, man, just like.
Also,
I don't know.
stick to your guns. If you're gonna be an edgelord on stage, and then somebody comes up to you and says like, "Hey, that was offensive," don't be like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry about that." Like this,
Yes.
and then get on stage again and do it again.
Absolutely,
It's like,
dude.
Stand up for yourself.
Exactly, dude. If that's who you are and that's how you feel and like that's your fucking game plan, do it, dude. Yeah, because you're gonna be
That's so
way more
funny.
respectable to me. That. Oh, sorry, I'm shouting into
No,
the
no,
mic.
no, no. I just
got
want to make
fired
sure.
up.
I want to make sure everybody can hear this truth.
Yeah, no, dude. It's yeah, I fully agree, man. Like, just do what's in your heart, you know? And like, I'm not gonna say I haven't pandered on fucking stage, dude. I've been like gasping for air up there just like anyone else and just throwing anything out there that I think is gonna stick. Maybe like, oh, I'll say fuck here, you know what I mean? And like that'll emphasize this in a funny way. And then, you know, it's like you don't feel good about yourself after. You're like, oh, I could have maybe done without this or that thing, you know?
Also, people in regular day conversations, like, they're not very confrontational. So if you're an edgelord in real life, that's probably more beneficial to your little fucking weird fetish of wanting to say edgy shit because they're not going to say anything to you. But if there's a crowd of people, they can all gang up on you at the same time and say, this guy's not welcome back. Let's ban Johnny Stewart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Johnny Stewart specifically.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't heard that name in a minute. Yeah.
Because he's banned.
Is he? Like, he's
banned.
just not allowed anywhere anymore?
Anywhere. He's been banned. He got so banned that he ended
bought
up
his own
buying.
open
He
mic.
bought his own comedy club, dude.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that guy have any money?
That's the eighth wonder of the world, dude.
Yeah.
I assumed he was homeless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
he's got-
living in the comedy club? Is this just like somewhere he lives and he like does shows there? I don't understand.
Bro, I would not doubt it.
Yeah.
I
And
would
see,
not
that's
doubt it.
another case. I've seen him have really good sets.
Yes.
And it's like he can be funny and he doesn't have to rely on the cheap fucking shit. You know what I mean? But it's like once he starts to just drift into that territory, I think a lot of people just get lazy and rely on it too.
I mean,
you know?
Yeah.
I'll give it to him, though. He does stick to being an edgelord 24/7.
No, for sure. And
Yeah.
he won't like back down if you ask him about it off
Yeah.
the stage and shit. He won't get sheepish about it, which
Nope.
I can at least respect that much. If you really are like in your heart have a conviction that what you're saying is worth saying, then
Yeah.
cool, dude. Like I can respect that on some level. I might not agree with it. I might not fuck with you on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, cool, dude. Like, do you?
And
know?
you're absolutely right. I mean, he's a guy who, let's paint the picture for people who may not know him, wears cutoff jean jackets, sleeveless jean jackets,
Right.
Janko jeans maybe, with chains on them.
Fingerless gloves.
Fingerless
Right.
gloves.
He's not somebody you look at and be surprised that he said like some crazy like fucking offensive shit. Yes.
Yeah.
But to your point, I've seen him do really well saying some wild shit, dude, and made a room full of people laugh.
Right.
And honestly, like you said, there might be things he says that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But I catch myself laughing at because it's not always the easiest joke, the lowest hanging fruit. He's working for it sometimes, but not to say that there are other times.
Sometimes
where it's like, Johnny, come on.
he'll go out of his way to be an edgelord. Yeah, and it's like, I think low hanging fruit is probably like the crux of what I hate about edgelords. So maybe my beef is with low hanging fruit also.
There you
know what
go.
I mean? Fucking step your game up, dude. You know what I mean? If you don't have anything worth getting up there that night, at least just like work out something that's part of a set. Even if you don't have like a tight fucking 5 minutes, obviously, at an open mic. Cool, dude. We all got shit to work on. But yeah, dude, at least like have it come from your fucking heart and don't just like get up there and pander, dude. You know?
Dude, I don't think anyone's ever had beef with low hanging fruit. I like that.
Wow, dude, that's a great
That's
beef.
it, man. I got beef with that fruit.
It's low hanging fruit. It's all there. I mean, we don't have to like bring it up, rehash this beef, but
Which one?
we had a previous guest drop some names
Oh.
recently.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know exactly what you're
yeah.
talking about. My person may or may not run the rec room. Huntington Beach person may or may not be a curly-headed fat piece of shit. Yeah, dude.
And Brandon actually is so funny because it when you hear that his version of the story, it's like who would argue that? Like who would try to defend saying the things he was saying?
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
So
I don't
crazy.
know, dude. And like, I don't know that's what when people double down on saying some dumb shit that just like, it's like, I know this isn't in your heart.
Yeah.
Why are you taking time and energy to defend this? I think a lot of it's just people being embarrassed. You know what I mean? People don't want to fucking feel embarrassed. So they'll just double down on some shit they don't even fucking back, which is another thing, dude. That's gaslighting. You know what I mean? I know you don't fucking really think this shit, dude. Why don't you just be honest? Humble yourself, become a better fucking comic, a better person. You know what I mean?
So do you think that's the difference between, let's say, a Johnny Stewart maybe and somebody else?
Absolutely, dude. Johnny Stewart will fucking do stand-up circles around fucking Kenny Weber all day of the fucking week.
And
I'd rather see him do comedy any day of the week.
Well, yeah, and I feel like, to your point, you're saying someone like Kenny Weber doesn't believe what he's saying. He's saying it to get a reaction.
Exactly, dude.
And Johnny lives it. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Johnny will probably he probably just says the N-word. You know what I mean?
Just let's be real.
Throughout his normal day. So it's like, that's who you are. Okay, dude. Like, I see, you know? But like, you're just going to get up like this specific incident with Kenny Weber.
Yeah.
He gets up on stage at an open mic, and the first thing he says is like, "What's up, faggots?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just like, and pardon, I don't know if it's okay to reference a slur, but I don't want to offend anybody. But
you're giving context to the situation.
Yes. And and I booed him, and then he got off a stage in a huff, and then he like tried to follow me out afterwards, and he's like, "Hey man, that wasn't fucking cool." And it's like, what do you mean that wasn't cool, dude? Did you hear what you said? It's not like he just got up and started doing his normal set, and I just was heckling him. I was just like, hey, you know, maybe don't fucking use like a gay slur. You know what I mean? For no reason. Words. For no fucking reason. Yeah. Exactly. It's a cheap fucking laugh, which I can't stand. Yeah, dude. Yep. Like, as much of an SJW as I am, I think more so, I just I believe in people just being fucking real, dude. Yeah.
Yes.
And then also, don't come at Brandon with the logic of 2 wrongs don't make a right. Okay, I may have said that, but
yes,
you don't boo a comic.
You don't boo me. Yeah,
like there's some unspoken rule, like comics shouldn't boo comics.
Well, I'm banned from the rec room forever, you guys. So joke's on me.
You know what, dude? I'm mad that I'm not banned from the rec room.
You gotta go down there, dude.
Yeah, let's go down there after this.
I mean, it's in Orange County. They're probably still doing shows. They don't give a fuck out there.
Dude, they really don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that beef got me heated.
Bro, that was a great beef. Low-hanging fruit.
Hot beef.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How long did you think of that for? Because we think of our beefs for a long time. This morning,
I was like, I got to think of a beef to come on their way. And like, it was like the first thing that came to my mind. It's like, oh yeah, Ed's words do really fucking bother me. It rubbed me the wrong fucking way. It's just such a waste of everybody's fucking time. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's why I like Chatterbox though too, because if you're not banned immediately, which that never happens, either Steve or somebody will make fun of you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't exactly, dude. And like you can see like, oh, my peers don't respect me, so maybe I can fucking change up what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Which I think sometimes can be more effective than like, you know, whatever. You just can't come here anymore or something.
Yeah, I mean it's like surrounding yourself around people that are just patting each other on the back or saying, you know, they're yes men to each other.
The entire Orange County fucking comedy community. Yeah. Yeah. Sans a few people.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I think it is that, you know, and some people can't handle any criticism and they'll throw it under this umbrella of like bullying or like, what do you call it? Like
fucking free speech or whatever.
Or like when people have like a hierarchy or like I think there's a better word for that. But
like gatekeeping?
Maybe like gatekeeping or something like they're just saying like I am funny and saying these things is funny, but they're just, you know what I mean? They have their own clique over there.
I feel like there's got to be such a disconnect, or just like you're just lying when you really come at people being like, "Oh, I don't know why what I said was wrong. I think like I should be able to say that." I think you must just be lying to yourself, or you just have like a major fucking disconnect in your head from reality.
Yeah, dude. Whew. Wow. I saw I don't know if you were there that night at the Chatterbox, but I saw a woman. I can't remember if she said the N-word. She was an older white lady. Yeah. Did she say the N-word?
Yeah.
She did?
Yes.
But I just know that she said some really fucked up shit after that that was equally as bad as the N-word. Which is
so it's not like the N-word was the isolated incident in this woman's life. It's just part of who she probably was.
That was the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah. It really was the tip of the iceberg. And it was so crazy. But I remember...
she had like a one name, right?
Oh, okay. So this wasn't like a regular. This is like somebody kind of random that showed up one night.
Yeah. She had been there, I think that was her maybe third time there. But the first time that she had just started spouting all of this hatred.
Right. She felt comfortable.
you
let
guys
my
are
hair
cool.
down a little bit. I can finally say the N-word.
But it was crazy because, you know, I had to go up. I was hosting, and I had to
Yeah.
go up in the middle of her. Oh, because she was saying the F word for gay people. You know, but she was saying it over and over and over
Just
and over.
checking all the boxes with like
But,
top
like,
5 fucked
Bro,
up things. to
she
say.
was saying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, like to
If I forgive you, if I forgive you.
yeah. Effort for gay people, effort for gay people, effort for gay
Oh
people.
my god!
But, like,
Yes.
she was doing it like that, and I had to like take the mic out of her hand. And she's like,
Right.
effort for gay people, effort for gay people. You know?
Oh my
It
god,
was
dude!
so
You had to be like the
crazy.
Sandman up in that bitch,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a cane at the chatterbox, dude.
Bro, it was so we got to get
Bro,
a
we
cane.
could use a cane in a lot of places.
But then she was outside because she did say some hateful shit towards black people.
Okay.
And so she was outside talking to, I forget her name, but she's an OC comic. Anyway,
Yeah.
she was outside talking to her about the things that she had said on stage, trying to
Right.
justify them to this black woman. And I
Okay,
was like, this is
tight.
not okay.
Yeah, no, dude. This is not the conversation any black person's trying to have with you. Is like, here's why what you said might have been a little upsetting there, friend. Like,
I get it
never,
if like
dude.
if she was trying to educate her why those things were wrong, but
Right.
it was the reverse. She was trying to educate
her on why it's right.
Yeah, on why it's okay for her to say those
dude.
hateful
And
things.
It's like, dude, yeah, we live in a white society. Can you just not like take that as a consolation prize and leave me the fuck alone? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so fucking crazy, man. And that's not even the craziest shit that happens.
And she's an OC comic. She can literally just go home and fucking let loose with that word all she wants, dude. You know what I mean? Just walking through Whole Foods saying the N-word and the F-word.
Yeah, standing ovation, maybe. You know?
They'll fucking pay for her groceries, dude. Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Go home, yeah.
This woman is a gift to mankind.
Right. It's true Orange County. Yeah.
I actually, it's funny that, and this is like a very, I had to think about this beef for a while because this is segueing into my beef.
Okay.
And I had to think about it for a while, and I wanted to have the right guest to have this beef with,
Okay.
or to speak on this beef with.
I was worried for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it does
Yes,
have to,
beef
it
with
does have to do with the N-word a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Perfect.
Hear me out. Wait,
So
wait,
I'm
wait.
the black dude,
wait,
the
wait.
one black dude on the show right now, and I'm like,
wait.
represent all black people, basically. Okay, go ahead, dude.
Wait. Oh, would you rather me ask somebody else, dude?
I guess we'll see.
It depends on what the beef is, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
right.
you're right.
Like, how come there's got to be so many black folks?
No. We had recently, obviously, the climate is
Hot?
hot.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
July.
And, we had, with everything that's going on, someone comment on our Instagram post, and I wish I had saved the actual comment, but it was something along, he's a Mexican guy, right? And the comment was like, keep it up, and then he used NICAS.
Oh, like Nickus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which my beef is, you still can't say that.
No. There's a lot of like non-black POCs that'll definitely like drop the N-word. You know what I mean? Just like I've seen so many, yeah, like, especially like younger dudes, like fucking Gen Zers or Zoomers or whatever. Yeah, they'd be like, "What's up, my nigga?" And like,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, I don't know that you should be saying that. You know what I mean?
But
I don't know your full background, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
I feel like he thinks it's a loophole because
Right.
it's to him maybe not technically the N-word, but if it's like it is though.
No. I mean, yeah, exactly. At that point, just like say it. You know what I mean? Like if you think like the sound of it just has such a ring that you need to use it,
Yeah.
then just fucking say it and deal with the consequences instead of fucking pussyfooting around it. Because
Yeah.
nobody's out here talking like to their homies like, "What's up, my nicka?"
Yeah,
dude. Like,
And it's come on, dude.
The one that bothers me is the 2K one. 2Ks for the G's. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard
the
that.
Q's.
The Q's.
I've seen it with Q also.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
really?
Never seen
Yeah,
the Q's.
my nick.
I've never heard that before.
Well, I don't know how that works, but yeah, I don't know because like DJ Doug Pound, right?
Who?
He's a comedian, a professional comedian. But I think a lot of his stuff's funny. But yeah, he has like some rap song where he's like says my nickels. You know what I mean? He's like just like a white dude from the Midwest and shit. So it's like, yeah, maybe don't say that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I'll even take it a step further. Let's not use the joke where we say ninja either, okay?
Ninja, yeah.
Let's not do that anymore.
I think that's like a juggalo thing, dude. That's like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you want to be a juggalo or a racist, man. Like,
I just think that like my beef is that people think there are loopholes with the N-word. It's really what my
right.
beef is.
And it's like, why are you looking for this loophole? Why? Ask yourself that. Yeah. Before you go fucking like crane your fucking like, go out of your way to find loopholes like, oh, I can say it now. Yeah.
Also, like I'll never understand the N-word, right? Because if another Mexican man calls me a spick as an endearing term, it doesn't feel endearing, dude, at all.
Okay, so
You know
you're
what I'm
saying not even just like white people, but like even like another Latino person was like it would be upsetting to you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I might not do anything. I won't be confrontational about it, but I'll just like, you know, leave a little note list in my head where okay, he uses these words.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, my uncle actually got into like this guy. Him and this guy had this weird altercation because, as a term of endearment, my uncle would always call him Paisa every time he saw him.
Okay,
that's cool though.
But the guy did not like him.
Oh, really?
He was like, "Why does he keep calling me that all the time?" He took offense to it, but my uncle meant it as like a kind like thing.
Right. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people call each other that. I guess I didn't know that. I mean, I know I can't like call a Latino man like Paisa. What's up, Paisa? Like, I shouldn't even be saying it. I'm sorry.
No, it's not even like.
No, it's good.
But
To me, it's not even that bad of a word, but I can see why someone would get offended by it, I guess.
Maybe he was learning English and he thought he was calling him a pussy or something.
I mean,
Was that a bad joke? You guys didn't laugh at all.
No, I was considering it. I was
we were trying to figure it out.
maybe he's right. Yeah.
we were trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Yeah, dude, but that really caught me off guard, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I saw it and I don't know. I just thought it'd be great to ask our guest Brandon Jeffries, but
I would say that it's probably not. Just go ahead and don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like figure out, like, just do some soul searching. Figure out why you need to say this word that nobody wants you to say. Yeah, dude.
There's reasons why there's words like bro.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
dog.
Exactly, dude.
Great point.
Expand your vocabulary. Use bro and dog once in a while. Yeah.
Yes, but not too much.
No, not too much.
I use dog with all different vowels. Like every time I use the word dog, like what's up, dog? I'll put like an I or an E or an O or an
Okay.
E. They all work.
Yeah, there's variants on this,
I think
man.
he spelled it
People should be picking up on this.
D-A-U-G. Right?
UG?
D-A-U-G.
I've heard WG.
Yeah, I do WG.
I feel like you've spelled it 12 different ways.
Yeah, well, I spell it a lot of ways.
Dog? Like, that sounds
Dog.
kind of like, yeah.
It sounds like a German
What
guy.
you, yeah, exactly.
in
What you
the
call your
hood.
German homies and shit. Hello, my dog.
Hello, my dog.
Hello, my dog. I can't. I don't know.
No, you did sound like a European person trying to be like cool in America. Yeah,
The layers to my impression,
totally,
dude.
dude. Yeah, you could pass as a tourist, man.
Oh, that's so funny.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I just don't. I don't get it, dude. So I'm glad we got to We're fixing this season, Brandon. We're fixing so many problems.
Oh yeah, dude. I think everybody's gonna heed our advice. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
And that's just words of wisdom to everybody listening and watching right now.
And also, that's not to say that our listeners all say the N-word. We're not trying to teach them not to. Yeah.
I hope not, dude. I'm on the wrong fucking podcast.
Yeah.
It's
Let's put that on wax.
You guys change your name without telling me. Like, welcome to the conservative hour.
We changed the
so
background to red.
I just noticed, like, all of a sudden, it was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Elephants everywhere.
Yeah.
Woo.
Wow, dude.
What's your favorite thing about Mitch McConnell?
That's one thing that I am glad I know nothing about right now is politics. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you see. I'm sure you see enough on your feed. Yeah, there's like crazy shit going on because our country's fucked up and like has always been fucked up.
Yep.
And a lot of shit's just getting addressed because people have time right now. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like, you know, that's the gist of it. They always say, I always hear like, if something is complicated, the truth is never complicated, right? So politics, I feel like they obfuscate things. They make things more complicated just so people don't fucking look into it and like don't bother with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the political system, the way a lot of shit works, dude, it is like pretty simple, dude. You know what I mean? Like if you just look at like the three branches of government and then like local government and like how all that shit works, like if you boil it down, it's like pretty simple, dude. But I think a lot of the shit looks intentionally complicated just so people just check the fuck out and they're just like, hey man, I'll vote in 4 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, leave me alone.
Like the terms of service.
Right.
know?
Yes, dude.
Like
absolutely.
all of those
that
things.
That is not simple. Yeah. Which is why it can't be the truth.
Yeah, dude. It's all it's saying is like we're gonna watch everything you do and we're gonna collect all your data and we're gonna sell it. But they take 4 chapters to tell you that. You know?
Yeah.
It kind of leads me to my beef today.
Oh,
right, man.
really? Dude, we're
Yeah.
just naturally getting there.
My beef. You want to hear? You guys like beef?
Absolutely,
I
dude.
love-
That's
I
why
love
I
it.
come here.
yeah. I love
Tune
it.
in.
Well, if you guys want some beef, my beef today is people that act political that aren't in politics. People that answer your questions using more than one word. Instead of saying yes or no to a yes or no question,
Why are you looking at me?
because you know you do this. I didn't even I barely glanced at you.
Josh just admitted to not being political.
I'm not political.
Right.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not political. I just said that. So, so finish your beat.
No, but my beef is not with Josh. My beef is with people that don't give you a straight up answer.
So, related to politics or just in general?
In general.
Okay,
Where they
yeah.
dance around things.
Right.
Related to crime more so. Like when people when your lawyer tells you how to answer a question, that's what my beef is with.
Okay, so you're like jargon. You don't like jargon.
I hate too many words, dude.
I have a rebuttal.
What?
I think that things aren't always black and white, dude. I think there's a lot of gray areas, and I think that gray areas require more than one word to give the answers on. That's my answer.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just depends on the situation. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would need more specifics from your beef, Gerardo. Like,
Yes.
was there a specific scenario that you can recall that, like, you're just like, you know what? Fuck this, dude.
Well-
I'm tired of all this people not giving me straight talk.
I don't want to make my beef about the Fourth and Fifth and 16th Amendment, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I hate when people answer questions using those rights, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Like, because your lawyer had given what I'm thinking about the most specific thing. I just answered this question politically.
That was very wordy.
Yeah, it was very
but
complicated.
what I'm thinking about is Jeffrey Epstein's what's it called? What is it called? It starts with a D. Not dissertation, because that's
Deposition?
like deposition.
Ooh.
His deposition in
Thank
2006.
God for Brandon.
When they were asking him questions, and he was saying that he's going to use his fourth, fifth, or whatever, fifth, sixth, fucking 13, 14, all the
Right.
amendments,
Right.
not to answer them.
Right.
And like that, his lawyers had advised him not to answer.
Okay.
But like, then what the fucking is the point of a deposition if you're not going to answer the questions?
Well, that's the point of the Fifth Amendment is you don't got to say shit.
Isn't that crazy though? That you can just invoke that amendment and not say anything?
I mean, that's also, I guess, a good reason to have very expensive lawyers so they can speak on
great
your
point.
behalf and
Oh,
you don't
you're
say
right,
some
yeah.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
you
Well,
know?
let's try this out on you right now. Okay, so Gerardo.
So you're Jeffrey Epstein.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, Gerardo, try to pretend, okay? Okay, let me just so you
Wait, can we have it be something other than pedophilia, dude? Like, what if?
This is Jeffrey Epstein pre-pedophilia. This is when he was just like a regular guy.
Yeah, this is before he got raped.
before
and
he
stuff
got
like that.
turned.
Yeah.
What if it was like you guys caught me tagging, and now I have to answer questions about it?
Okay, well maybe it would resonate with you more if it was like about your own personal life.
Oh, don't make it about my gaffing award, dude.
Don't take that from him, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, maybe it's not about a gaffing award, but let's say like this: like if I walk in, right, because Gerardo's supposedly on a diet, right?
It's cheat day today.
Oh man, there's a lot of air quotes going on.
Yeah, a lot, dude. I mean, he's really nothing about him is stone. Let's just
Let's
say that.
keep going, dude.
So I walk in and you're on a diet, but you're eating like I don't know, a donut, you know, or I notice one of the donuts is missing and you ate it, and I ask you, Gerardo, did you or did you not eat the donut? And you have to answer yes or no. But let's say you did eat the donut. Is it enough to just answer yes or no, or do you feel the need to explain why you ate the donut?
Well, the stakes are very low with that. So
Okay.
I would say yes, may I have another? Probably. Right?
Which is what he usually says. Yeah, when he
but
eats donut.
if now let's say eating that donut was a felony crime,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
I would say I don't know what donut you're talking about. Like if I saw a picture of it, if you can show me a picture of that donut, I'll be able to tell you whether or not that entered.
Gerardo, you're incriminating yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
you be
really?
the lawyer. You be the lawyer.
Oh, for reals?
I'm gonna need you to Gerardo. Just let me handle this.
Yeah. I'm the detective.
Okay.
And he's the criminal.
Yeah,
It makes
yeah.
sense. We're playing our roles.
Right.
I mean, you would maybe be the detective with the mustache.
Right.
But it's
no.
okay.
I feel like, that's one thing I don't like about my mustache is maybe it's putting out cop vibes.
Oh, right.
And in this climate, you know what I mean? You got to be clear about what side you're standing on.
Super careful.
Yeah, super fit with the mustache. You're like undercover cop. Yeah.
Yeah, on some hello fellow children shit for sure.
Okay. Gerardo, I'm going to need to know exactly Well, let me just ask you this. What's your favorite kind of donut? Let me just ask you.
Can I have a cigarette while I'm getting interrogated?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Here you go.
That
Well,
was
what's my favorite kind of
You're a
donut?
cool detective, dude.
Thanks, lawyer. You're a cool lawyer too, by the
Yeah,
way.
man, this guy smokes cigs.
So go ahead and ask me again.
What's your favorite donut? I'll just tell you what I like. I like glazed, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're asking me?
No,
No,
but
wait.
I'm not gonna incriminate myself.
Oh,
He's looking to you for advice.
good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, my client has declined to speak for the rest of this interview,
Yeah.
and
Look, I'm not asking him any questions about what he did or didn't do. I want to know what kind of donuts he likes. Is that in the Fifth Amendment that I can't ask him that?
oh my god, this is getting entangled, dude. But I will say that if you did or didn't eat that fucking donut, answering that question any kind of way other than I'm not answering your question, it could potentially fuck your life up, dude. So I fully understand.
I thought you were talking about outside of political, or maybe interrogation rooms, in the real world.
Well, in the real world too, dude.
Yeah.
Like I can't really give you an
When your girlfriend, let's say, and
Oh,
we're all
okay.
very
Yeah.
faithful
Yes.
men here.
Right.
But let's just say your girlfriend was like, were you texting that fucking bitch, And maybe you were texting that fucking bitch.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
But you have a reason, you
Yeah.
know? Like maybe she left something. You were going through your closet and you found something of hers and you wanted to return it to her. And so that's why you were texting that fucking bitch.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
3 times. Oh my god, where's the whistle,
I'm
dude?
sorry, yeah, where
Oh
is
my
my
God.
whistle?
I'm in
dude?
character. That's how my girlfriends talk.
The real Josh would never speak
Yeah,
this
yeah,
way.
I wouldn't, for real, I would
Only,
never.
this is Josh as of someone's girlfriend.
Yeah, this is Josh as his own past girlfriend.
Okay, got it.
You know, so I wouldn't feel the need to just be like, I'm texting her. I wouldn't say that. I would
Okay.
say like, babe. I would feel the need to really defend myself.
Okay, so you wouldn't necessarily lie, but you would elaborate instead of just give a yes or no answer.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, I mean, I feel like that's valid. Yeah.
Thank you. Why do you have a beef with that?
I don't know. I wouldn't get in those situations myself, dude.
That's right. She would never. Gerardo's girlfriends would never have to question whether or not he was texting those effing bees.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Dude. Jesus
he's
Christ.
so woke,
He's
dude.
too woke.
Too woke. You
All of
guys
our
can't-
guests are way
can't
too
cancel
woke.
me.
Damn. Damn. Is it too late for me to? Can I take it back?
I can edit it out.
Sorry, dude. I'm actually gonna fucking do some posts about you later today, dude.
That'd be
Make a whole Instagram page. Josh Michaels is problematic.
Hey, dude, it might get more likes and followers than I have. And
You think so?
I mean, that'll be.
It might just get you some of the spotlight. Yeah, dude.
Isn't that crazy?
Might be the bump you need.
What if there was a canceled Josh Michaels account and it had more? Okay, what if there's a canceled Gerardo account
Why me?
I
Why
just
did you change it?
and it had more? What do you call it?
Followers?
Yeah. Than your actual account. Would you be pissed?
I don't know. Technically, they're following me still.
They're paying. Hey, attention's attention, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a tricky question, dude.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things where you'd have to just be there. You'd have to feel the feels, smell the smells, you know?
Yeah.
Right? I'm a poet, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
you really took me to a place right now.
I don't know what about that. What about we were just talking about that triggered another beef? I keep a beef list, by the way. I want to be transparent with our
I
audience.
also had a beef with what you were saying earlier, but go ahead.
So just when I say things, sometimes he has beef.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, and this just came off the dome. This is not on my beef list.
Off top.
But I have beef with a lot of these YouTube apologies, or even social media apologies where they say or do fucked up things and they have on record done fucked up things.
Right.
But they feel invincible, and so their apologies are really just
Kind of flimsy
fucking weird.
or insincere.
It's always the same thing. It's always I've learned from my mistakes.
Right.
I'm not
learned
that
from the thing I
person.
did 2 days ago. Yeah.
I'm not the same person. Going forward, I will never do those things again. It's like they're reading an apology script.
Right.
But
that is also the culture that we live in too, right? You can't just leave shit like that out there hanging, or else, it could have major repercussions on your career. And I'm sure a lot of it's performative. They just say it just because they got to say it. Just so they can move on and have people not be pissed at them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. It's hard, man, because let's say somebody does do something fucked up and then they genuinely want to repent, or they genuinely understand what was fucked up about it and are going to make an effort not to do it anymore. I think it can be hard for people too to come back into good graces with people because there is so much insincerity in all these like apologies of people getting canceled and shit.
Here's my counter to that, right? If you've done blackface, you know you've done blackface.
Right.
Don't wait for people to find out you've done blackface to apologize for doing it. You know?
Right.
You know you did it.
Ted Danson, we're looking at you, bud.
So that's why I think it feels fake. It's because they don't apologize till they get caught.
Yeah.
But they know what they did.
Right.
Which is so fucking crazy to me.
I feel you, dude. I feel you. I mean, it's hard, right? Because, like, if you did something really fucked up, depending on what the consequences could be, like, it might really disrupt your life. And I'm not saying that's a good justification for not getting out ahead of it. But, yeah, I can understand why people would just be like, ooh, maybe let's just leave that alone. Hopefully nobody will say anything. Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe everybody will blow right past it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I just feel like it's weird? I also think in an apology, like there was this one person who I saw apologize, and every like allegation or thing that was brought up, she like owned it fully, and she would like play the clips from where it had happened so that everybody got the full context of it. And a lot of times it made her look worse.
Okay.
But she
leaned into it and was like, fully took accountability, seemingly,
and that's good. I just got beef with all these fake ass apologies.
Yeah, dude. Right. Wait, like maybe you should be like not allowed to post anything for like 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty good.
And then come at the apology.
That's like the new canceled. Yeah, you got a 3-week window. Take a step, take a breather.
That's pretty good. About
it.
Yeah, quarantine. We could learn a lot from this quarantine.
Dude, quarantine is all I've been doing is thinking about shit. You know what I mean? I'd like to think I'm a better person because I've actually had time to sit and think about my life. Fucking filter things out that don't serve me anymore. Incorporate things that I'd like to like make part of my life. Yeah, quarantine's been. I mean, you know, sucks. I mean, I hate that there's so much horrible shit happening. People are dying and everything. Yeah. But I will say it has been like a nice time to reflect.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. Have you reflected at all? You still seem kind of like the same.
Okay. No, I've reflected a lot, and you know, I've been working nonstop, whether it's paid or not.
Oh, for charities. I forgot.
No. But like doing this podcast a lot and realizing like, oh, dude, and also with stand-up. I think the first thing that happened was with stand-up, it's like, why wasn't I really talking about everything I wanted to talk about? And what do I really want to talk about? I didn't even know what I wanted to talk about. Yeah,
because when you got fucking like open mics you got to get to tonight, you're not going to rework your entire goddamn like set or everything you've ever done. You start from scratch, dude.
Yeah, and to your point too, I think it's that you're so consumed by work and you're so consumed by, you know, if you do have a significant other, spending time with them, that you don't have all this free time to think about things you want to talk about.
Totally.
So like a lot of times Gerardo would work 22 hours allegedly and think about, and the only time he would have to think about his set was on the drive to the Chatterbox, right? And I think now that you have a period of time where you're at home and you have none of those things to worry about, you could think more about all those things.
Granted, in that same vein, though, I haven't written anything to do for stand-up.
Really? Yeah, same. And I think part of it's just who knows what the fuck the world is going to look like once we come out of quarantine and stand-up is even like a feasible thing again. Like, I think a lot of the shit that we might even want to write right now might not even be relevant in this new normal society. Exactly. New normal, whatever. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't know. We were talking with some friends recently, and even thinking about jokes and what jokes we might have been telling right before all of this happened, it almost seems like are pointless now. You know, like
totally. Like, I used to dedicate so much time and energy to this thing, gas, time, money, fucking everything else. Like, yeah, man. And it's like, I can't, I've listened, I mean, not to say that like, oh, I was a fucking virtuoso, but I listen to any of my old sets and it just makes me cringe, dude. I'm just like, oh, I fucking hate this, dude. Like, was I ever good at comedy?
Dude, I like
you guys tell me I was good.
Bro, especially the things you were starting to talk about before this all happened. I always enjoy watching you, but towards the end of before this quarantine happened, the things you were touching on were so fucking cool to see you talk about, and the way you talked about them. I just thought it was so cool to see.
But see, even like that stuff, dude, like it was like it wasn't developed enough because it's like I was talking about more stuff that's like actually relevant to things that like are, I guess, I don't know how to phrase it. Something that's actually more relevant to my life and not just like offhanded, like, oh, you know what I observed, like, so. But I don't think I had developed it enough because it's like hard shit to talk about. I mean, I guess to stop being vague, I'd like come out as like queer, right? But yeah, I don't think I had really developed it enough to make it worth talking about because, dude, that's still a hard thing to talk about and like have some kind of levity about it, but also like not making fun of it, you know what I mean? Because like I'm not a full-fledged member of the LGBTQ community where I can just be like making jokes about gay people now, and it's like, guess what? I'm one of you. It's fine, you guys. Like, so it's like literally I just like jack off to different porn now. That's it. Right. You know what I mean? I haven't been with like a dude or anything or like a non-cis woman, but it's just like in theory I think my sexuality is more expansive than I had ever thought, but I hadn't put enough thought into how to talk about it on stage to where like it didn't feel cathartic. It did feel on some level cathartic to talk about just in front of other people because it was the first time I had said it to anyone other than like my girlfriend, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, dude, also at the same time, like I don't think I was really ready to be talking about that shit because I didn't have it really worked out enough to where like, yeah, like the trade-off, like the payoff was worth like the vulnerability or how much it can like potentially throw my life off. You know what I mean? Because at the time I was working like at a walk-in shop in walk-in tattoo shop in Riverside. And not to say like, dude, I mean, Riverside's like, it's a normal suburb. It's not like super backwards, but it isn't like LA, you know? You can't just be like walking down the street like and like let your freak flag fly as much because people, you could potentially have some fucking problems if your coworkers find out that like you're not just like a regular one of the boys, you know what I mean? Dude. So but it's like scary shit to talk about, and it's like, ooh, maybe I'm not ready to be talking about this shit yet because it's not even like that funny yet, like the shit I was saying, you know?
I as an outsider looking
or that
in,
developed,
I think it was I thought there was a lot of funny in it, and I saw it as that's how you were working it out, was that you were on the path to working it out.
Totally. But I also, I guess you're right. That was part of working through it for me. And I guess, I did need to do that. And I'm so thankful for the Chatterbox for being there. I would have never fucking said this stuff at almost any other open mic I can think of, especially like ones in the IE or LA or Orange County and shit, dude. There's no fucking way, dude. Because but like Steve Hernandez, shout out. I know he gets shouted out a lot on this fucking podcast, dude. But like, man, just seeing like a dude that's like respected by other like dudes or whatever, just the fucking boys, like and is also like openly queer. I was like, damn, dude, that's fucking tight, like that he has the courage to get up there. And I've seen him say that shit with some gnarly people in Chatterbox. It's not just like when it's all of us like liberal fucking well,
that's what I think is what people respect about it more is he's saying it in an area where it's not a popular opinion,
dude. Yes, Covina, it's a working, it's pretty much like just another version of Riverside.
And I've seen him have to kick dudes out right after he said some shit like that. And they're being, and they're saying this and this and that, and he's not backing down or anything, and he's having to, vacate them from the premises, and I don't know, it's just like this is not the right way to say it, but he's very like he's got a very like machismo way about being queer, kind of, that's definitely not the right way to say it.
Right. But it doesn't feel like performative, which I think helps. Sure, it just feels like it's like a natural evolution of like, oh, he's the same dude he was before, but now there's this other thing. He just happens to like be attracted to more people than he was before.
Yeah. It is crazy how it's like it's kind of like there is a shock factor to some people for it.
Right.
But it is cool how he's trying to make that seem like something that's normal to talk about at the same time.
Yeah, totally, dude. Exactly. He doesn't make it like this big, like weighty thing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He doesn't like pull out a stool. Like, all right, guys, I'm gonna get real with you a second.
Yeah.
That was my favorite thing he would
trigger
always
alert.
do.
I kissed the boy. This audience gasps.
I kissed the boy.
I think I've said it on this podcast, but my favorite thing every time someone would in their 3-minute set at Chatterbox when they would pull up a stool and sit down, he would always come up to my ear and go, like they're taking a load off, you know, in your 3-minute set.
Especially depending on like how they do it too. Yeah, if it is like, hey guys, I'm gonna need to get real with you for a second. yeah.
But I guess you're absolutely right, dude. It's a in an area where it's not as commonly accepted.
Right.
It's really cool.
Everybody fucking knows everybody. If you grew up in Riverside, you're bound to bump into people you know at the fucking store or whatever. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like there's less anonymity to just do whatever the fuck you want or be whoever you want openly, for sure. And that's also depending on like your level of courage, because there are like many openly like gay and queer people in Riverside living their lives, you know, but like, yeah, I would imagine it's probably like a little bit harder to do so for them than it would be in like a larger city or somewhere where they're like a little more anonymous, you know?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy, dude. And that's why I was really, again, I don't know, but from what you're saying, it's like, it was maybe difficult for you to be talking about on stage. But as an outsider, again, looking in, like, I really enjoyed it, dude. It felt like I was getting to see a completely different side of you, and the way you were handling it and talking about it was like really, to me, fresh, and it was offering a perspective that I had never really.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, dude.
Yeah,
like,
it was cool.
Part of me felt like just so cringy just listening to the sets recently in quarantine too, because it's like, I don't know. I would hope it wouldn't come off just as like, oh, look who's jumping on the bisexual bandwagon. You know what I mean? Like that's the new thing. Like, ooh, like, oh yeah, he's this, but he's also got this thing now, like a new and improved like accessory or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that stuff is gross. Where it's
dude.
only jokes. And it's like nothing personal.
Follow.
There's no vulnerability to it. It's just like, okay, there's too many punchlines for this to be fucking.
Or when it's only jokes, or also when you're just saying, or maybe it's doing it performatively also. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, well, yeah, dude.
Well, I have obviously, I think we all have beef with that, right? When people are just doing it performatively. And let's just say this. I mean, I feel like there are people, you know, especially in the comedy community, where, I mean, it's obviously fucked up to say they're doing that for sure, but it feels like that, you know? And what I respect about the way even you talk about it is you're not saying just because you identify as this thing now that you feel comfortable taking all these liberties.
No, dude.
And I think
even like talking about it here, it's a little like tenuous. I'm like, oh, people are gonna hear this. You know what I mean? It's cool. Like, you know, like I don't work in that shop anymore, so if those people hear it, it's cool. Hope you guys fucking still have, you know what I mean? Hope there's no hard feelings. You're like, what? He was a secret queer this whole time. Like, yeah, shove on my fucking front lawn with torches or something, dude.
Episode.
Like, I promise I was never attracted to any of you dudes there, but like,
so funny.
But yeah, man, yeah, dude, it's a whole new world, dude.
Yeah, dude, and and that's what I think is more genuine about how you're going about it, is that you're not saying I'm this and now I get to do this. You're just like, I'm this, and so I'm trying to learn more about.
I'm figuring it the fuck out, dude. For sure. At 35 years old, it's not even a thing I was like suppressing for years either. It just like kind of occurred to me like gradually, dude. Like, have you ever heard of she's a trans porn star named Bailey J?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, so I was watching Inside Amy Schumer. She had like a sketch show back in the day on Comedy Central.
Yeah, I remember.
And at the end, she interviewed this porn star who happens to be a trans woman named Bailey J. And I was like, oh my God, she's so fucking hot. You know what I mean? And I think that just like slowly started to crack my fucking head open. Because I'd find myself like once in a while looking her up and just being like sort of disgusted with myself. Like, oh no, but she's got a dick, you know? But like eventually you just lean into it, dude. You're just like, I can't make myself not like things I like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So if it's not hurting anyone, like, and it's like something I'm into, I think it's like more beneficial for me to be honest with myself rather than like be fragmented or have parts of myself I got to compartmentalize or hide, because that just makes you like, I think that just starts to fuck you up, dude. Like when you have parts of yourself that you actively, consciously are pushing down, you know what I mean? To appease other people or, you know, for your own safety or whatever. Like, I fully understand, why people wouldn't be open about some of these things.
Like not only is sexuality a spectrum, but it's probably obviously something that evolves too, you know, and that could be not only in your taste in the gender that you're attracted to, but in your taste in what gender you're attracted to. Right. You know?
Yeah, totally, dude. I'll give a big shout out to my girlfriend, dude. She's like, you know, she's queer also. She's actually been with women when she was like younger, you know, like, so it's not like a theory for her as much. And I think just like, I don't know. I think she's just helped me by being an open person, like, and just like getting to understand some of her thought process and outlook on the world. Just realizing, like, like I don't know. I think it just kind of helped open my brain or be like less guarded about like that part of myself. You know?
Dude, it's so crazy to think that back in maybe the early 2000s, late 90s, remember all those beer commercials with like twins?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And twins.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
It's so crazy to think about that. And that's kind of like the like your coworker thing you were trying to say is like that state of mind where it's like it's only okay for women to be that way.
Yeah,
and they don't want to have the conversation about guys being that way.
Right, dude. Yeah, fucking like the other beer commercials, like man law. This is a new man law. Man law. You don't think men are hot? Like that's for sure a man law in Riverside.
My
dude,
tree in the woods is made of meat. Dude.
Wow. Just the woods made of meat. This came out of nowhere, dude. But like hey.
But for real, like that's that mindset they have when they hear about like queer talk or something like that. It's like, wait a minute,
this isn't fucking what being a man's all about.
The women and twins are the only ones that are allowed to do that. Budweiser told me that.
Right, dude. They'd have to like go console themselves and like hug some beef jerky or something. I don't fucking know like what the process is.
Hunt deer or something.
Yeah, dude. Some fucking true fucking hetero shit. Yeah.
Yep.
That's so crazy, dude. That's so crazy. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm feeling like fucking beefed right now, dude. Like this has been so far. I don't want to
great episode.
I don't want to jinx it, but great
episode,
fucking
man. We're
episode.
going into all kinds of territories.
You said that I said something earlier that reminded you of a beef.
Okay, so get this, dude. Back to the donut.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, the most important part.
Yeah. Back to the donut, dude.
So this really happened with the donut?
We have a box of donuts over there, and he's been eyeballing them all day.
See, that's what my beef is, dude. I'm a larger guy. Yeah, I've had my past with donuts, right? But yeah, I'm also trying not to eat bread right now. I'm trying not to eat things like certain things. I had a tortilla today because it's cheat day. Saturday's cheat day.
Hey,
right?
Man. Saturdays are for tortillas. Yeah.
That's a good title too.
That's great, dude. Saturdays are for tortillas.
Shit. Yeah.
So what's your fucking beef, dude?
So my beef is, okay, Josh, this is a separate beef, but Josh has another podcast, right?
Okay.
And now my real beef is
that's a separate beef. You had to fucking mention that.
Josh's other podcast.
Yeah, it's episode 1. His other podcast.
It's not called that. It's called Volume 1, and you know that.
Okay.
Oh, I keep forgetting. But so
he doesn't keep forgetting.
This is intentional. It's to hurt you.
No, 100%.
Yes,
anyways, he has chapter 1, right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
And his what do you call him?
Co-hosts.
Co-hosts come over, right?
Uh-huh.
And they often bring food, and they often know that they have to bring extra because Mister's here, right?
Okay.
I'm a larger gentleman,
right?
You know, like, and so
that's considerate of them.
Yeah, very considerate.
Right. Thank you,
because you're just here. You're not even on a podcast, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Thank
great,
you,
dude. Like, do people bring food? Yeah. Sorry. Please continue.
Yeah,
No,
they
Brandon,
bring-
you're absolutely right to make that, to really point that out.
Okay.
That they don't have to bring extra food
Right.
for
I didn't
him.
bring food for your brother.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Think of it. Not intentionally.
Well, now that you said it, dude, I got
Sorry.
beef with
Back
Brandon.
to your point, Gerardo.
So, anyways, today Megan, one of the co-hosts, what was the word you used? Considerately brought donuts, right? Now, I am on a diet. Yeah, is it new? Yeah. Do my diets fail? Eventually. But, right, I thought to myself, I would love a donut, but this is the internal struggle, right? So if you offer me food and I say like, hey, I'm on a diet, like don't offer me it twice. You know?
Right. Yeah, especially if you say you're on a diet. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's like if somebody just brought over like a 6-pack and shit is like, "What's up, boys? I know you're sober, but not really, right?
Not today.
Well, I think the difference is...
Exactly, bro.
I think the difference is like when you're sober, right? You know, you can maybe look sober, just maybe there's a light in your eye, you know? But when you're on a diet, like you don't look like you're on a diet.
Okay, you're saying like there's less zest for life going on and more just like suffering. Yeah.
And so like if you're looking at me, you could tell I'm really trying to not drink alcohol, right?
Yeah.
But you know he wants to eat, you know?
I don't know. Gerardo looks the same to me as Gerardo's like always looked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody started to slim down a little bit before the quarantine.
Thank you.
But yeah, I don't think you look like bad, dude. Like,
thanks.
but yeah, I wouldn't be like, oh man, what the fuck happened to Gerardo, dude? No, like you look like you've always looked to me. Yeah.
It is funny. I will say this. It's like it's like peer pressuring when people try to get like those old Dare videos, trying to get them to smoke weed. You know, it's similar to that when you're like, nah, I'm good, dude.
Right,
you're like,
right.
come on, just one hit.
Yeah. Like you're becoming like a weird like after school special at a certain point,
Yeah.
just like pressuring people to do shit they don't want to do. Yeah, because dude, it's not easy to like turn shit down that you don't necessarily want to be doing. Because yeah, I get that, dude. Like, you know, I was sober for almost 8 years, dude. I get not wanting to do something, and people were just like, "Well, I don't understand." Like,
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like it's okay if you don't understand, dude. I was trying to not fuck my life up. Yeah.
Yep.
It does get easier, but go ahead.
And so, not having the donut, right? Which I didn't have any today, Mr. Detective. Right?
Well, we'll check the box after.
Okay, see?
Yeah.
And then, but when they finished the podcast, making jokes that I ate all the donuts.
Oh my god! So it's like, man, you might as well eat those goddamn donuts.
Yeah.
But guess who's gonna have the last laugh when you show up with the 6-pack?
Oh.
And these guys are sitting here eating their podcast donuts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gerardo,
But not to say that I didn't appreciate all the pizza and donuts before. Anyways, what were we saying?
did you eat a donut?
Dude, you're not letting this go. Yeah, but I don't think you were as direct before, so you know. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
sometimes you just gotta ask.
Yeah, dude, and I think you worded it perfectly, man. It's like, you know, it's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah. Also, I have beef with this guy saying cordial.
Cordial.
Yeah.
It's don't let's not get this fucking
Is
beef
it-
train rolling right now, dude.
What's wrong with the word cordial? Is it just it goes back to making things too wordy or whatever?
It goes back to half of him.
He had an issue with me saying the word cordial,
Okay.
but yet moments later, he said he was doing something. What was the exact
To be
word?
considerate.
To be considerate.
Considerate, yeah. I'd
Yes.
say those are like equally pretentious or
Thank
non-pretentious.
you.
Oh,
I think
damn.
it depends. If you go out of your way to say a big word, it's one thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, you guys read books, you know what I mean? So like
Well, I do.
sometimes like a fucking word pops into your head that's in the English vocabulary that might not be in like most people's vernacular. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
said something along the line. He said, "Why would you do that?" And I said, "I was just being cordial." And he
Right.
made this face, cordial, like that. Moments later, I said, "Why would you do that?" And he goes, "Well, dude, I was being considerate."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like, okay,
Yeah,
dude.
right? You should have looked at it like, I don't know what that word means.
Yeah.
You know that.
To be fair, considerate is a longer word than cordial.
That's true. But you know what cordial means. I know that, right? Like Gerardo? Yes. You just feel like Josh is being intentionally pretentious.
Maybe
Cordial means on time, dressed
Like,
nice,
considerate,
considerate. Yeah.
considerate.
Yeah.
So you just don't like the word cordial. Maybe your beef is not with me using it. It's just that you don't like the word period.
I just don't like this French being talked in the apartment, dude.
Is cordial a French
No.
word?
It sounds
I
like
thought you were part French, Gerardo.
Thank you, dude.
6%.
Oh man, maybe it's just like you feel like we're stealing your culture. Is what's going on?
Yeah, cultural
Oh,
appropriation.
my
shit,
culture,
dude.
dude.
I never thought about French cultural appropriation before. Brand new territory for me.
Yeah, we got to be real careful about
Yeah.
French cultural appropriation, dude.
Oh, dude, you'll get canceled quicker by the French than anyone.
Yeah, dude.
Did you ever do a 23andMe or an Ancestry.com test?
No. Well, I haven't personally on my. Okay, so you know, I'm mixed, black on my dad's side, white on my mom's side. My mom's side is like mostly Italian. So like my mom's, one of her sisters has done like a lot of like the research and has found like, you know, family history like in like some library in like Italy and like as like. Yeah, gone back generations. And then, like, yeah, on my dad's side, one of my dad's sisters actually is, like, gone back and tried to find as, like, much history as we can, you know?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, obviously, like, black people, African Americans, you can only, like, look back so far in your lineage. And then there's usually, like, some roadblocks there.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
But, yeah, a little bit. Not specifically 23andMe, but,
Yeah.
But you've done like one of those
scoured
tests,
the history
kinda?
a little bit, yeah.
And that's where you found out you had that French in you.
No, I knew I had the French in me before that. Because my great grandpa
Uh-huh.
was Antioco Ibarra. And he was a French dude that killed 7 people in France.
Okay.
And then fled to Mexico or America, whatever.
Oh, shit, okay.
And then that he basically R-worded his way into my family.
What?
Oh, my God.
Oh, in Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh shit! And so he was just like a white guy, just like going
Yeah.
ham out there
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like that was acceptable at the time.
Yeah,
yeah. Fuck, dude, that's
So-
that's a dark history,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
very
knew
dark.
I knew that story before I did the Ancestry.com.
Okay,
So I was thinking I was at least like 15%.
right.
So I was writing them jokes, you know?
Right.
And then I found out I was 6% Basque.
Okay, and Basque is like it's like in Spain, right? Like, or between like, is it part of France?
Yes.
Okay.
Basque is part of France, but it's like a fancy part of France.
Okay,
So I'm
got it.
I'm French royalty, dude.
You're fancy French.
Yeah, I'm fancy French.
You're fancy
dude.
French.
6%.
Yeah, 6%
yeah.
fancy French.
And then the rest is Mexican.
Native American and Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta do one of these things, man.
Yeah.
That'd be tight.
I mean, his will probably just be super long.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you mean long?
It's not like offensive to call somebody a mutt, right?
Oh, okay. You don't think Josh is pure Aryan?
What
Are you
not?
questioning?
The way he said "mine dog," it sounded like he was. Dude.
Okay. Well, maybe it's up to the mutt, I guess, to decide how he feels about being called one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you are a mixed person as well.
Thank you.
We
Yes,
forget
I
that
am.
Josh is a POC from time to time. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
That's right.
Thank you.
But
It's just a pleasure to be sitting here with you guys.
We
right
actually spoke about that on the last podcast, and he does have white privilege though, because he lives his life as a white man.
now. No one ever said that.
Rihanna.
She said that. No, she didn't say that. She said, I'm sure you might feel guilty because there may be some things you have received because the way you look.
Right, as opposed to like your more obvious Latino family members.
Right.
See, that's the last time I claimed to know anything, dude.
Well, thank God,
Yeah.
dude. And somehow I don't believe it's the last thing, the last time. But yeah, dude, I got to do one of those things. I really wonder. I'm also like maybe like scared. I don't
Really?
know.
Like what could be in there that would
don't know.
upset you?
Bro, I'm 100% Josh, baby. I don't want to be.
Maybe that's what it'll say, dude. Like, hey, you're just a real one, dog. Don't even worry about it.
You're keep it 100 because you're 100% you
But
already.
what if you find out that you're also a little bit Native American and we're from the same fucking tribe in Mexico?
Oh
dude?
shit!
Whoa!
You
All right.
guys got separated somewhere along the way, and serendipity brought you back together.
Exactly.
Maybe when we were, maybe if I am from the same tribe, maybe we had a podcast in the tribe
Yeah.
around the fire, maybe.
And maybe that's why I scream when I sleep, because I'm trying to like fucking
You're
God's
like-
trying to speak through me, like you guys are in the same tribe.
Yeah.
The best host of the tribe.
I'm gonna take this as truth for now, until we know better.
Yeah,
for sure,
yeah.
man. I like this.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah,
now that I
why do you
think
want to
about
do
it.
23andMe when you could just like this could be a reality?
This
just
is my
go with it,
canon.
dude.
This
Yeah. Like actually, Gerardo and I are ancestors from the same tribe. It's a long story.
They had a podcast called
Totally,
like
dude.
I don't know what their podcast.
Don't make
would be.
noises.
I was
Just
not gonna
random
make
noises.
noises.
No, but what's it called? It is crazy how like there is like an end to like you can't like if I was part of a tribe during tribal times, what was the name of that tribe? Like all I know is that I'm from the Jalisco area.
Okay.
Native American.
Right. And is there like a specific tribe to that area?
I don't know. I'm just assuming I'm an Aztec warrior. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
you know-
I mean, fair enough. Why do any further research if that's what you're thinking?
I didn't know 23andMe was writing your own
Yeah.
history.
You don't want to find out your like great grandfather was some kind of simp or something, dude, just out there.
Can you imagine, dude, when someone does like I don't even know what it'll be called in the future, but when they do a 23andMe, but they're like it's taking you back to you.
Oh my god. Dude.
Wow, dude, they're gonna be so sad.
Are you talking about like time machines?
No, I'm not talking about
Okay,
time machines. I'm talking about in the future when you're like maybe great granddaughter wants to trace back her ancestry and she finds you.
I don't think you'll have to fucking do that kind of research. If there is a future in 200 years,
True.
dude, where people are able to live, I feel like there's like such a digital trail now. It'd be so easy to trace anything back. But who knows? Who fucking knows, right?
Yeah, how long are pictures gonna stay on the internet for?
Yeah, dude. When are they gonna wipe
MySpace shit's still up there, dude.
MySpace?
Yeah, but I recently, this is real. I recently tried to log into a MySpace account that I had.
Yeah.
And the servers are different now.
Okay.
And so it's the one that I had is not there anymore.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so I've had that experience where I logged into MySpace and it was just like I logged on successfully and none of my shit was up there still. But then like I've also logged in since then and it was still like pretty much most of my MySpace page still there, pictures and all.
Yeah.
And like I probably should have deactivated it while I
you were
was
logged
logged in because who knows if I'll ever remember that password again. But
Yeah, that's the thing too, dude. This whole like change your password every so often. I have so many
No,
passwords, dude.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm the opposite, dude. I use like one or two for everything, which
too.
isn't good.
Not
If
good.
I get hacked on one thing, they got everything.
Yeah. Also, too, though, I use basically the same password for everything in different stages of my life.
Okay.
Right?
So you just do a time period and you're like, oh, this is what
Yeah.
the password
But
probably is.
also, I do different variations of that password. You know what I'm saying? So when I was a kid, my first password ever. Don't say anything. was
I love donuts.
it was FAT 123.
Okay.
So I was close with donuts.
I'm assuming this was
donuts.
early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
Yeah, that
when I
was-
was probably like 13.
That sounds about right. That's when people were using PHAT.
No, it was FAT.
Oh, FAT.
it was
I don't know why it translated to PHAT in my
'Cause you
head.
wanted to
Yeah,
give
I'm
him
like,
the benefit
Gerardo's
of the
not fat.
doubt.
He's fat, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Thanks,
totally.
bro. But
Yeah.
also, it was like I would do RED FAT 123.
Okay.
Because I'm really fast at typing. He knows.
Right.
Of all the things he said on this podcast, that is true.
I'm
Okay.
super fast at typing. Like I beat him in a game we were playing. He was trying to beat me for a long time. He gave up.
Like a word per minute game or something?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, like spaceships are coming down, but the spaceships are words.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And so
That
you have to-
game actually sounds tight, dude. I kind of like the
Bro.
typing word per minute games. Those kind
It's
of like
dope.
are up my alley. I haven't played one since like middle school,
Yeah.
but I remember them fondly.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're sick.
Ask him about it, dude. I don't know what the game was called, but it's amazing. It's really fun. You get lost in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to shoot me that.
Yeah, dude,
name
for
of that
real.
game, dude. I'm interested.
But anyways, all that to say is that if I was a nerd about the keyboard when I was younger.
Right.
And
it was like you had a pride about it.
yeah, it was all one hand. So I could
Okay.
be like drinking something and logging into my computer.
Right.
But then I had all different variations of that. So like I would put FAT RED 123
Uh-huh.
or RED 123 FAT. Fat was always a part of it though.
Okay.
I just thought that your passwords were kind of like Will Smith autographs.
Yeah. Different
Yeah.
stages.
How
Yeah.
so?
Oh, you haven't heard about that?
No.
Will Smith, every 10 years, changes his autograph slightly.
Intentionally.
Intentionally, so
Okay.
that when someone comes up to him with memorabilia that he signed, he knows from what decade it came from.
Okay, so if you come up with some shit from like like Independence Day and it's like with his current signature, he's like,
Yep.
that's a goddamn fake.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Pretty smart, dude.
That's pretty crazy.
That's great,
dude.
man. You know?
I love that, dude. Wow, guys. We really covered a lot, dude, in this episode.
Will Smith's signature. Some important stuff.
Gerardo supposedly dieting.
I gave away my passwords.
Yeah, he's still got a variation of
Yeah,
fatty.
you might want to go change those before you drop this, dude.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna have a lot of people logging into your MySpace.
Yeah, and if anything, go follow Brandon's MySpace. How about that?
Yeah.
If you can find it, you're more than welcome. I probably some pretty. I wouldn't even say embarrassing. I was like fucking in my early 20s at the time, and if you weren't an idiot in your early 20s, like
Exactly.
congratulations.
Wow. Yeah, I was 13 with the MySpace.
Yeah, I was young with a MySpace too. Super
Okay,
young.
you guys call me old. That's cool.
I mean, you read between the lines, but okay. Yeah, I even had MySpace accounts for like fictional characters that I made up.
Same.
Really?
I had Bartholomew Jennings.
Okay. Well, who was Bartholomew Jennings?
It was
dude?
this little kid with Mario and Toad and Luigi or one of the other Mario characters.
Okay.
And he had glasses on. He was just like,
So you just made this character up?
yeah. After I saw a picture, and I was like,
Okay.
I was like really young though.
Yeah, yeah.
And in high school, I was known for doing that.
So you just made a whole profile based off of this character.
Yeah. I
And what
gave
did
him a
you do on this
birthday.
profile? Would you just like interact with people and be like,
Yeah.
"It's me, Bartholomew Jennings"?
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear a crazy conspiracy theory about that?
I'd love to.
Sure. Don't tell anybody this, but Barry Jennings was a dude that saw the Tower 7 fall in 9/11.
Okay.
And he was mysteriously killed, what's it called, years later. And I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about that. But there's like an interview of Barry Jennings. It's a huge thing with the 9/11 truther thing.
Right, right.
But Barry Jennings has like an interview right after the tower fell, and he's like, there was explosions. I saw it all. It's crazy.
So what's the conspiracy?
Well, it's crazy.
Does this have anything to do with Bartholomew
Yeah,
Jennings?
that's what
or
I'm-
it just reminded you of Barry Jennings?
Yeah, that's
Barry
what I'm-
Jennings, like Bartholomew Jennings. What would Bartholomew's short name be?
Bart?
Yeah, Bart.
Oh fuck! dude. For years, I've had this in my mind where Bartholomew would walk around being called Barry.
I mean,
You
I
know?
guess you can choose to go that way. You know, I mean, you could have different nicknames for the same name, right? Like
I
John could also
guess.
be Jack, or like
Yeah.
Jonathan could be Jack or John.
Yeah,
or,
and your ancestors could be Aztec warriors, whatever.
Yeah, That's
Yeah,
you
whatever.
decide to
Yeah,
tell
whatever.
yourself, yeah.
Also, I had Pico Nono Juarez, right?
Okay.
And it was, that GIF of like the Mexican dude at like a soccer game with the huge sombrero and it says Mexico on it, and he's like this. Super
not
happy?
specifically.
You'll recognize
Okay,
it. When you
if
see
I
it.
saw it, I'd probably
Yeah.
recognize it. Yeah, yeah.
And I just remember captioning that photo saying the best day of my life.
Okay.
And then I would say happy birthday to people as that character.
As that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it spread a lot of joy?
Yeah, dude.
I hope so, man.
People would laugh all the
As
time.
long as it spread joy, dude.
Yeah.
And his
yeah.
birthday was on Christmas Day.
Okay, you made that up.
Yeah.
You made that happen.
Yeah,
dude.
you made that
Man,
happen.
it's too bad you can't just like create your own life.
And
Just
then-
like
yeah.
on MySpace.
But then they made
Yeah, on
that they
MySpace.
made that illegal on Facebook.
to have
to create a
fake
fake account.
accounts.
Yeah.
That's fucked
Probably
up, man.
because of you.
There's no place for Bartholomew
Gerardo
Jennings
Gerardo
anymore.
invented catfishing.
Yeah,
I got
dude.
rid of
You
Bartholomew.
blew for all of us.
Yeah, really.
I got rid of Bartholomew, and then I realized I had Pico because he was in my friends list. I was like, oh shit! And then I looked at all the stuff I did with Pico.
Mm.
I'm
was
starting to
laughing.
think it's because he didn't have real MySpace friends.
I didn't.
Wow, man.
Just let that
It's got
sit.
dark.
Just let that sit for a
I wanted to
second.
laugh. Wait a second. This-
Anyways, on next
Really?
time on Joshrardo.
We're coming up to the end of the episode, but I want to try one quick thing. We're going to try a new game for the first time ever on the
Okay.
podcast.
I don't even know about this.
And if
Tight,
people
dude.
if people are still watching, then I think they'll appreciate it. Brandon, if you don't mind, you're going to be our guinea pig, and we are going to guess our guests or attempt to guess our guests'
I do know this.
Chipotle order.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, because
All right.
Gerardo is a huge Chipotle fan, and by proxy, I am as well.
Okay.
So how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna guess together, or is it gonna be like a one-on-one thing? And he
You
has
go
to-
first, I'll go second.
Okay. I'm gonna look in your eyes, dude, and I'm gonna try to
Please
figure
do.
out. And right now I'm seeing brown, so I'm thinking. No, like, 'cause your eyes are brown. What?
Right,
Come-
right.
Oh my god!
No, I
dude.
got it. I
No,
got
yeah,
it.
he got it. He got it.
Christ, I just fucking don't
Seems
It
care.
would have been fucked up if Josh said that.
Okay, dude. Okay, I don't want to play the game anymore.
Okay, so I'm thinking. This is the hardest part. The first part is. I'm
And don't give him any clues if he's right or wrong till the end.
guessing. I'm
yeah.
guessing bowl. Right? Oh yeah, he can't. Oh, he
I'm
can't.
not giving you
Yeah,
clues,
yeah.
man.
Alright,
yeah.
Just, you're on your own.
I'm guessing bowl. We're gonna do white rice, black beans,
Come on.
carnitas,
Come on, dude.
mild salsa with corn and guacamole. That's my answer. Go
Okay,
for it.
I'm gonna go bowl, brown rice, peppers, black beans, vegan, so no sour cream, no cheese.
Oh, he's fucking vegan. Oh,
This game is off to a horrible start for Gerardo. Do you guys want to pick a different question?
I could just say anything now. And
Yeah, you're gonna be more close.
Yeah.
But
Oh
you
my-
only carnitas was the only non-vegan ingredient you listed. So you know,
Okay,
who knows? Who
okay,
knows?
okay,
Who knows?
okay, okay.
I know. 'Cause when I said carnitas, he threw up in his mouth.
I got visibly angry. I clenched my fist. Yeah.
I feel like such an idiot. I started sweating, dude.
Okay, so peppers, corn, guac, and yeah, that's it.
That's pretty spot. It's pretty much exact, dude. Yeah, I usually do a burrito. Okay, so I don't really,
Oh, he does a
I don't like Chipotle that much in general, but there was a Chipotle close to where I worked
Yeah.
previously, so I would go there from time to time just because, like, when you're vegan, you got like 5 fast food places you can eat at, right?
Yeah.
So, but that aside, usually when I did go to Chipotle, I would get a burrito. Brown rice because I have taste.
Thank you. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Dude, who's eating white rice
This
electively?
fucking guy.
Oh my god.
This
man.
fucking password fatty over here, dude.
I think brown rice is like better for you, right? It's got
Yeah.
like more grains and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb for thinking that.
Yeah,
I
it could
have
be
no
one of those
idea.
things that's not true
I've
at all.
never read any of their nutrition info, so I don't know.
Have I.
But yeah, brown rice, black beans, yeah, the sautéed veggies, the peppers and stuff.
Corn, possibly?
Yeah, the corn, hot sauce, hot salsa, and guacamole. That's it.
Got him, dude.
Damn. Did you say hot
And
I
sauce?
just
chips.
forgot the
Their
hot
chips
sauce.
are good as fuck. I like.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, the
that
chips
lime.
are good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that little touch of lime, and they put it in the rice too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I think that game was pretty fun.
I'm
dude.
0 for 2 now.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2.
Oh, who was the last one? Ramon.
No, we didn't play it on the podcast.
It was
but-
one of our biggest fans.
So this was like a dry run. Oh, Nick
Yeah.
Laney.
it wasn't Nick
Nick Laney.
Laney.
No.
He's making a face. Nick, yeah, it was Nick. I mean, it was Nick.
It was Nick. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
no
yeah.
further questions. Man. I won't pry, dude. This seems like.
But Brandon, thank you again for coming on. I don't know, because of everything that's going on, if you're doing tattooing right now or what you're doing. But
I'm taking appointments. I'm not sure like when we're gonna be fully reopened to be able to tattoo. But I'm taking appointments. I'm doing tattoos sporadically. I'm very careful because like tattoos, we have to be super sterile and clean anyways.
Yeah.
I'm taking all the precautions, face shields, face mask, and having people come in on their own. But I'm tattooing here and there. If you're interested, I'd say mostly Japanese style and like Art Nouveau. And I think I'm kind of still developing my style. Like, so it might not be as instantly like you're not going to look at my Instagram and be like, oh, this is what he does. Mm-hmm. But I'm still developing it into what I kind of want it to be. So if you're interested, if that sounds up your alley, hit me up. I'm on Instagram at Brandon_Jeffries. And if you want to set something up, if you're interested in getting tattooed,
definitely do. I'm an advocate for Brandon Jeffries. This snake that you can see here is a Brandon Jeffries piece, and I fucking
next to
love
some
it.
Beautiful Ed Brescia tattoos.
I think it's a competition. I can never decide which one I like the most, but I will say, sorry, Ed, that the snake I get more compliments on.
Oh shit! Dude.
Wow. I gotta be honest, dude.
Well, Ed's fucking crushing it and, like at tattooing, and I'm like, I'm like down here, so you know. I'm glad I got to win somewhere, dude.
Dude, it's fantastic work. Hit up Brandon Jeffries.
Yes.
He's too modest right now. It's fucking amazing. And thanks for coming again.
Thank you so much, man.
And one more time, of course, anytime. One more time for
Brandon
Jeffries.
Thanks, you guys.
Welcome back anytime, dude.
Yes.
And thank you guys for watching and thank you for listening.
Tune into our next episode. And until then, we're going to think of a new ending for our podcast.
Oh, yeah. This is also developing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
bye-bye.
Nice.
Beef with the boys, sipping on some LaCroix, man. Who want all this smoke? We making all this noise. I'm talking beef with the boys, sipping on some LaCroix, man. Who want all this smoke? We making all this noise. I am the best host of this fucking podcast.
I still pass out when I come. Podcast still number one. Nick Lenny still real fun. I fucking love that man.
Yeah, we back for season 4. Y'all thought we couldn't beef anymore. Shouts out to the GOAT, Nick Laney. Always been a thing, and he's still the baby.